Good morning from an extremely barefaced Jessica. It is the 7th of November and I haven't actually, well no, I was about to say I haven't picked up the vlogging camera for a couple of weeks, but I have. I've vlogged stuff, but I've had a couple of really quiet and lovely weekends, just doing not much of anything, if I'm completely honest. I've had Bella and we've done, little random bits and pieces, but nothing that really warranted recording for you because I didn't want to bore you to death. But I've had my 2-week break and now I want to start. I've got stuff kind of happening and I want to take you along with me. So we're starting the vlog here. Like I said, it's the 7th of November. My parents came home yesterday. They are extremely jet lagged and we definitely got some lovely goodies as well. So I'll show you them at some point. But I've just taken delivery of a few items and to be honest, my shopping has been a little bit out of control lately. But I do want to show you kind of what's come and I'll show you what I've purchased already. But I thought because I want to get into these packages, I would just switch on the camera and we'd kind of go from there. So this vlog will probably be a little bit choppy and changey, but that's okay. We're going to go with it. I want to keep this as real as possible so we don't need to make it pretty, and I've not even done my makeup, I've not done my hair, and I won't be doing my hair until tomorrow evening because I finally have my hair appointment, which I let my hair air dry as usual. It is actually, I think I washed it maybe 3 or 4 days ago as well, so it is dirty. And as you can see, like my blonde kind of starts here and it should be further up. So I desperately need to see my hairdresser, but that will be happening tomorrow ahead of our weekend in Sydney because it's the Coldplay concert and I am so excited for it. I do still need to purchase a pair of sneakers to wear to the concert just because all my sneakers are white and we know how that's going to go if I wear them to a concert and to be standing in the crowd, they're just going to get trodden on and dirty and I'm going to be heartbroken by the end of it. So I want to get a pair of black sneakers. I did have Vans once upon a time, but they're not really my style anymore, so I just got rid of them, which I'm kind of kicking myself for because I could have worn them, had them completely trashed and not cared. But anyway, we're going with new sneakers and hopefully they're comfortable enough to stand up around all day and be dancing in, etc. Anyway, I digress. Let's open these packages. There's only a couple of things in each, but I'm still excited about them because new is new. So, first package is from Pepper Mayo. This is the Pepper Mayo one, yes. Anyway, I have purchased from them recently. I had a parcel come, I think last week, where I had taken advantage of a flash sale that they had on, which was I think 25% off store-wide. Unfortunately, one of the items I had purchased I didn't really like, so I sent that back and just got store credit because it meant that I didn't have to pay for return postage, and I had my eye on these items anyway, so perfect opportunity to use that up immediately. I should also say as well, if for your first purchase on the app, which is what I did with this, you do get 15% off or something like that. So just a little trick, I guess. So that's what I did. My last order was the 25% off, which was a sale. I just did that on my computer, but this one was through the app because I wanted a discount again. So these here are there's some at-home lounge shorts. They come in white and a kind of charcoal grey. The white and the charcoal grey are part of the order from last week. I had originally planned on not getting the grey because I was just going to get the Adenola grey ones that I've had my eye on for a while. But then when I tried on the white and the grey, charcoal grey, I fell in love. And so I just went and purchased the marl grey as well to complete my collection of the Pepper Mayo lounge shorts. So these are a small. I honestly could have gotten an extra small in all of them because they are quite big, and when I actually do up the drawstring, if I wanted to really bring it in, it kind of bunches up because they are too big. However, I kind of like that, if I'm not gonna lie, so I went with the small again. So these are them. They are like fleece material, which I personally love. They are so soft. The charcoal grey are currently on my washing line at the moment because I wore them pretty much for a week straight because I was working from home pretty much every day. These ones have the Pepper Mayo logo embroidered on them. They are just really comfy, and I have this thing where I like to, when I need something like loungewear, I become almost obsessed with it, and I need to purchase all of my loungewear kind of at once so that I have like ample supply, so I'm not just wearing the same pieces over and over again by necessity. By choice is a different thing, as you would have seen, as I just said, like with the charcoal grey, literally wore them every day for a week, which is so gross, but regardless, I did it anyway. And so I like to have, like I said, an ample supply. So now I've got 3 pairs, which should be adequate for me, even though I always spill food on myself and all of that kind of thing. But I'm glad that I can kind of be at peace with the amount of loungewear I have for the summer months. So these are really comfy, and I'll show you these on eventually as well. And then, because I always run cold, I wanted to get the matching zip-up jacket, which it took all of the control that I had not to do the same for the white and the charcoal grey, just because obviously it is summer, or coming into summer here, and I just think that that would have been a bit irresponsible when I literally need, I feel like I'm at this stage where I need everything. Like I need a whole new wardrobe for workout sets as well. I need tennis gear, I need work clothes, I need summer clothes. We're going away over New Year's and I need a whole new wardrobe for that. And I use the term need very loosely in terms for like of the little getaway that we've got going on, but I do actually need work clothes. Like I can hand on my heart say that I need work clothes, and hand on my heart say that I need summer workout sets. So I tried to resist buying the matching jumpers for the charcoal grey, the matching jumper I should say for the charcoal grey shorts. The item that I returned last week was actually a cropped white jumper that was to match with the white lounge shorts. That I didn't like where they kind of, where the bottom of the jumper ended on me. It made me look really rectangular. So I returned that. They did have another style of jumper that matches, but like I said, we're going into summer and I need to spend my money on literally everything else. Not to mention Christmas. I've got presents and that to buy. So I did just buy the one item. So this is the hoodie, zip up hoodie, as I said, for the grey shorts. This is, sorry, get my words out. This is the small, I think. I did buy the small. Yes, I knew I could have gone the extra small because it is an oversized fit as well. And as you can see, I'm kind of like drowning in this, but I really love it. So I wanted to get the small because it's oversized and kind of cozier, which I really appreciate it. It's got the double zip as well. Not that I'll ever be using the bottom zip to open it up, but I just really love it, and it's so cozy. And what I like about zip up hoodies versus regular hoodies is I find I don't have the same difficulty I have with like the weight of the hood kind of pulling it back and me having to constantly bring it back forward. So this is that, and it's got the matching embroidered logo as well, which I think is in a really dark navy, almost black color, but I really like it. And it's got the pockets at the front and all of that kind of thing. So anyway, I am very happy with that purchase, and like I said, I feel at ease with the fact that I now don't have to go shopping for loungewear anymore. Quality. I've never bought from Pepper Mayo before, but I started seeing them on social media just with one of the vloggers that I watch in the UK. She, even though this is an Australian brand, she orders from them quite regularly, and so I thought, you know what, I might give it a go. So I did, and so far I am incredibly impressed given the price point. Okay, the next thing that I bought, and this is something that I buy, this is a company I buy from regularly. All my coffee is from Coffee Supreme, and I really like this company because one, they now do a subscription service where you save 10% and they do free shipping. So I get fresh coffee beans literally every fortnight. The other thing that I like about them, besides the taste of the coffee, is the way that they do their decaf. And they do their decaf in sort of a cleaner way, where I can't actually quite remember it. I think they do it in like a, I'm gonna have to do the research, but most companies, when they do the decaf, they've actually washed the beans in chlorine to remove the caffeine, whereas there is a cleaner way to do it. I feel like it has something to do with like, no, you know what, I'm not even gonna guess because I truly cannot remember, but they just do it in a non-chemical way, and I feel like it really comes out in the quality of the coffee. So I do the decaf, as I said, I get the whole beans, and I just get 250 grams, and that lasts me a fortnight. Ben doesn't drink coffee, so I don't have to share with him, so the 250 grams is sufficient for me. And I also, for people that I have over that do drink coffee, like friends and stuff, the Boxer Blend is also a really good one, but I've got to top that up before Christmas because we're having Christmas breakfast here and my family all drinks caffeinated coffee. And then the last parcel I got is from H&M. This one is, so I saw an outfit on Pinterest and I thought it looked really nice and really simple, and I wanted to kind of replicate it in Sydney this weekend. So I've already got a pair of jeans that I can wear this with, but I just got a knitted boob tube, and I'll link all this stuff down below as well, of course, all my items down below as per usual. But I got this knitted boob tube. This is a size small. What style is it? Oh, I hate when they just give you numbers. Anyway, I'll link it down below, but and I'll show you what it looks like on later. But it's a navy and kind of cream pattern, and it'll just look really nice, I feel, with just like simple pair of jeans and some Hermes slides, just to, I think probably just to travel up to Sydney in, if I'm honest, just because it's nice and comfortable, and it looks quite nice put together. So that is what I've ordered. That's all I wanted to share with you for now. I don't know if you can see or not, but my eyes are really watery at the moment. I just coughed up a lung. I started drinking my collagen drink and I hadn't quite stirred in the powder properly, and it hit the back of my throat and I ended up coughing. But that's not the point. That's not why we've turned on the camera this afternoon. We turned on the camera because I thought that I would take some footage of what I plan to wear to the Coldplay concert before we actually get in the mad rush of getting ready for the Coldplay concert. And knowing me, I will be running late and I will completely ignore the fact that what I wanted to do was take a photo so I could show you. So while things are chilled at the moment, I thought that I would take some footage and show you before things get hectic tomorrow morning. So here we are. This is what we are going to wear, and I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I think that's it for bodily functions for the time being. Actually, I don't think I ended up showing you. I remember I was talking about what I was thinking of buying for the concert in terms of wearing, and I remember saying that I was looking for either something sequiny or something lacy, and evidently I went with something lacy. So this top is one of 5 or 6 that I ordered, some from Revolve at a much higher price point, and then I ordered a couple of similar styles from Showpo. It was actually the easiest decision I have ever made because this is the only one that I put on and actually really loved. I am actually so in love with this bodysuit, and even if I thought it was inappropriate for the concert, I would have kept it anyway because I just love it, and I could see myself wearing this for dinners out and all of that kind of thing. So very, very happy with it. So it has nude lining around the boobs, which we love, and I just had to double check that I wasn't flashing you then. But everywhere else is see-through and lacy and wonderful. So I really do love this. There is no support, there's no wire or anything like that, but I just really love it, and my boobs don't really move anyway, so I'm comfortable not wearing support for the day, or the night rather. And then I've just paired it with my new mum jeans in black. I did try it on with my Pull and Bear kind of baggy full length jeans, but I actually just prefer these ones with this top. And then I also just went to, I can't remember what the store was, but I went shopping and I bought myself some black sneakers because I don't want any of my white sneakers to be trashed. So I went the Adidas Spezial. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but I went that style over the Samba because the Sambas actually trash the back of my feet, and they do it from the second I put them on. Like, it's one of those things. I think I actually vlogged around Easter saying I'm not going to keep mine, but I ended up keeping them because I'm a sucker for having matching with Ben. And really I shouldn't have, because I've barely worn them because they hurt my feet so bad. But these, I knew from the second I put on that these I would not have the same problem with, but I actually just really love them. So these are, let me just look at the box. These are the Handball Special. They are the black, white gum colorway, and they fit true to size. They are a men's sneaker, but they are the size 6 in men's, which I think is about a 7.5 in women's. So true to size, and they are incredibly comfy. I'm also going to just carry, I think, my YSL crossbody because all I need really is my phone, and that'll be it. I'm gonna wash my hair tonight and I will wear it out. I was actually meant to be at my hairdresser's right now, an hour into my usual 3 to 4 hour appointment that I have with her every few months, just to bring that blonde up. But unfortunately she's unwell, which means that I won't be able to see her now until Tuesday, which is a bit of a bummer, but at the same time the 3 to 4 hour appointment is quite the chore. So given the week I've had with work, I worked nearly 60 hours this week, I'm not too mad about being able to just sloth around at home tonight. Ben is at a ball, actually. He and well, his company was invited by another one of their the companies that they work with to go to a women in construction ball. So he's currently there and I'm slothing it at home, which I know what I would rather be doing, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, I'm going to get changed and I'm going to clean my house because I had the cleaner booked for today, And because work is so crazy at the moment, I thought it would actually be better if I took myself into the office because I had a massive meeting this afternoon and I didn't want to be attending it online. So I had to cancel the cleaner and I'm actually just going to get changed and clean myself because she won't be coming for another fortnight now. So anyway, I'm going to do that and I'm going to put these in my overnight bag ready for Sydney tomorrow. And not that I need it at all right now, but I thought I would just throw on the oversized zip-up hoodie that I got as well. So this is the matching set. I love how comfortable this is. I love the quality of it. It is incredible, actually. And I'll just quickly grab the white pair of shorts to show you as well. Okay, and these are the white version of the shorts. So you've got the pepper mayo embroidered here. This is in like a deep burgundy color, which I love. And I'm on the hunt for a top that will match this embroidery because I thought it would look really cute. It has the drawstrings inside that say pepper mayo. And then they've got some massive pockets inside as well, which are perfect for just shoving your hands in. Look, I'm gonna be honest, and I've put my my phone in my pocket when I've been wearing these shorts, and the weight of the phone definitely pulls the pocket to lower than the bottom of the shorts. So I don't do that if I can help it, but these shorts otherwise, like, the quality is amazing and I love the cut and I'm really happy with this purchase. I don't know how many times I've done this now, but I accidentally ordered myself Uber Eats, and I'm not being funny, I legitimately accidentally ordered myself Uber Eats. I was on the app having a look at what I might want to order if I decided to. I wasn't actually that hungry, but I'd started to get peckish and I'm like, maybe I should have a look at what's available on the app. And I accidentally went too far and the order went through. And so I apparently ordered myself Turkish. So I'm a little bit funny when it comes to spending money, where I will drop money like there's no tomorrow on, you know, clothes and makeup and things like that. And even dinners out. I will go and spend on a dinner out like I'm a billionaire. But then when it comes to Uber Eats, because I know that some of the restaurants actually up their prices for that app, and because obviously there's now the delivery charge, the surcharge, and the service charge, and all of that kind of thing, I try not to order on the app because for me that's such a waste of money when I know that even though it's convenient, I mean, convenience is another word for laziness, right? So I actually hate ordering on there. But for some reason, from this Turkish place, the delivery was like $2, which I am grateful for considering I accidentally hit order. I love Turkish rice so much, and it just has like a variety of different meats, which is always a good idea. And then there's some veggies, and it also came with salad. So I've got a YouTube vlog in the background, not my own, of course, but I've got that happening. I have my dinner. I've cleaned the lounge room. I always keep this like big blanket on the couch because one, I haven't rinsed off my fake tan, but two, we're all so messy that, and the couches are white, that it's just better for everyone if we have the big blanket down. I have not cleaned the kitchen. I have not cleaned the dining room, but I also packed up the last of the clothes that I want to send to charity. And I've also sorted the ones that I think I should actually sell because I paid a bit of money for them. And I've not done much else, if I'm perfectly honest. I mean, I guess I've only been home for like an hour and a half by this stage, but I feel like I should be further along in the cleaning, but I did make the mistake of turning on the TV, and I may have been lying down on the couch for a good half an hour before I got up to clean as well. So I guess I shouldn't be that surprised that I've only done the lounge room, but I'm gonna have some dinner and then I'm going to continue cleaning up downstairs and then I do have to have a shower because my hair is filthy. I've had to like tie it up out of my face because it's so dirty. And then I think I still haven't even packed either, and I have not touched upstairs at all in terms of cleaning. I wasn't actually going to go and stay at Ben's tonight because this ball doesn't finish until 11, and that means he won't get home until like 11:30. But I'm thinking it's already 8:30 now. I'm likely going to still be awake, so I might stay there tonight rather than head over there early tomorrow morning. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just thinking out loud now. Quick outfit check with the light on because the sun has not broken through the clouds yet. So I'm wearing that knitted boob tube from H&M that came the other day. I am wearing the blue version of my new denim jeans, wearing my Hermes Orans, and I'm wearing my new Prada bag that my mum and dad brought home from Italy. So Ben got home very, very late, or actually very, very early this morning, and he's currently at his getting ready. I passed out just before I got the message that he was going home, so I ended up staying the night here, but we are heading to his now. Did you actually go in there? Just after 5:30 on Monday afternoon, and we are obviously back home after our quick trip up to Sydney to go see the concert. Honestly, if you ever get the opportunity to see Coldplay play live, do it. It was incredible. Like, I don't think I can actually put it into words how amazing that experience was. Like, I've been to quite a number of concerts before in the past, and I've never really felt involved as like part of the crowd, but this was just so far beyond what I actually anticipated it would be like. We had standing tickets. We were pretty close to the stage. I'd say that there were probably like 5 people in front of us before we hit stage, which was pretty good considering we got in line pretty late in the afternoon. So we arrived at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon after having we left late. Ben had a bit of a big night on Friday night, He went to a ball. I think I mentioned that earlier. He went to a ball. He didn't think he would drink because he's not a big drinker anyway. He didn't think he would drink. He thought he would leave to come home when the ball finished. However, he ended up having quite a few drinks, and he ended up going out for a bit with some of the guys from other tables and that, just to one of the clubs, and then he didn't get home until I think 2 a.m. or something. And I had actually, I planned on going and staying there thinking that he would finish at 11, but I myself didn't end up going to sleep until I think maybe 1:30 in the afternoon, in the morning, because I had treated myself to an afternoon coffee at work, but I completely forgot to ask for decaf, and so I was wide awake until 1:30 in the morning, and Ben and I were actually messaging each other when he was out, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing up?" I'm like, caffeine. So anyway, so I didn't end up getting up to get ready until I think after 7, and then left here after 8. We had originally planned on leaving Canberra at 8. Ben wasn't even out of bed at 8, but when I messaged him to say I was like 10 minutes away or something, he did get out of bed, and he made me a hash brown, which was quite lovely, and he needed the salt and the oiliness. But we ended up leaving Canberra, I think, at 10. And so we got into Sydney at about 12:30, got to our hotel. I got changed, and we went to get snacks, and we went and had some lunch, and then we went to the venue to line up. So by the time we got there, it was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we weren't actually that far away from like the gate in the lineup, so we were quite lucky. But it was such a hot day. We were in the sun. I was dressed in all black, and yeah, it was scorching, but thankfully it wasn't as hot as it had been the couple of days beforehand. They had days that were like 30 degrees. I think ours, it definitely in the sun reached above 25, but I think overall the weather was meant to be 25. But that's not interesting. So I don't know why I'm telling you that. But we went to the concert. It was amazing. So you would have seen some of the footage. Unfortunately, I'm not the tallest person, so I took the footage on my phone, and I thought it turned out better than it had. But then I hadn't realized that because of my height and where I had to, like, even with the camera like held up high, it wasn't necessarily high enough, and so the camera was focusing on kind of the other phones that were in front of me, or the people's heads that were in front of me, rather than the stage. So I apologize for how shit that footage was. And then on Sunday, I did plan on vlogging a lot more, but we were exhausted. So remembering that Friday night we barely got any sleep, and then Saturday was obviously full on. We didn't get back to the hotel until I think about 12:30 or 1 o'clock, possibly later actually, because I really did not have any sense of time by that stage. And we obviously like had to get ourselves ready for bed and all of that kind of thing, so we wouldn't have gone to sleep until maybe like 1:30 or 2 again. And we did have a pretty big sleep in. We missed breakfast at the hotel, and we ended up having breakfast at this amazing little cafe in the bottom of QVB, and you would have seen the footage of our breakfast from there. But if you do, I'll try and put the name of the cafe into that footage. I can't for the life of me remember what it is at this stage, but it was lovely, and we each got breakfast, and then I also wanted a croissant on top of that, and the coffee was lovely, and Ben had like fresh orange juice, and then we just kind of spent a few hours just wandering around the shops, and that's what brings us here. So because I didn't vlog too much in Sydney, and my apologies for that. That was definitely not my intention. Like I said, we were just so tired. Even the shopping, like Usually we're pretty bad together, Ben and I. Like, we kind of egg each other on, and we ended up spending way too much money. But Ben, he was actually a really good boy, and he didn't buy anything. I actually did end up spending money. I'm not too good at not spending money, and so I thought I would show you, to make up for the lack of footage for Sydney, I thought I would show you what I bought yesterday, and also what has come in the mail for Bella for the holidays. So let's get to it. So the first thing I bought is from Chanel. This one so I've mentioned that we've got a bit of a getaway after Christmas. So we're heading just down to Melbourne for about a week, or exactly a week actually, just from the time that we get Bella and then over New Year's and all of that kind of thing. So I had actually planned on saving my shopping for myself for that trip and just focusing on Christmas. But then, because we were so tired and neither of us were really like in an overall shopping mood, I felt like we were kind of wasting our time. So I decided to take one for the team, I think. And we popped into Chanel because I wanted to have a look at the scarves. And really, I should have known that I would end up purchasing one of the silk scarves that I've had my eye on. So that's what I did. So naturally it comes in its little Chanel box and it's beautifully tied up. And they have such a nice collection of scarves that it was actually quite difficult for me to decide which one I wanted. But I'm really happy with the one that I've selected. So naturally it comes wrapped in its tissue paper. And without ruining that too much, I bought this silk scarf here. It is actually quite large, which is great because the reason why I wanted a silk scarf is because I actually wanted to wear it as a top instead with some linen pants over the summer. So what I intend on doing is folding it diagonally and then tying it around as a boob tube. So obviously it would be done much better than what I've just done now, but I really, really like that style. So you will see it's kind of like a dark navy with beige Chanel writing. So you can see it has like the little Chanel symbols and it says Chanel and it is just incredible. So this is obviously one of their silk scarves and it's just so beautiful. And like I said, Ben and I tend to egg each other on when it comes to spending money. So he actually suggested that I purchase one of the Chanel brooches to help keep it tied up when I'm wearing it as a top. But I resisted, and that might just be one of my purchases when we're actually in Melbourne because I've got to save some money for spending. So anyway, that is what I purchased yesterday and I'm so excited about it. It's so cute. Anyway, so that's that. And then the next thing I got was, I didn't order from Reese. I would show you the front of the box obviously, but it has my address. So I did a bit of a shop from Reese for Bella. Now I'm a little bit apprehensive about this one because I know that Reese generally kind of runs small for adults. Like I've bought from them before and I've had to size up, and Ben does the same thing when he buys from Reese. So I'm trying to open this, but it's not playing ball. So I'm hoping it's not the case with Bella as well, because otherwise this would have just been a huge waste of time. With the kids, they do provide height measurements with the different sizes. So I went for the size that would be most appropriate for her height, rather than the measurements themselves. So fingers crossed that we've done the right thing here. I bought her 3 pieces. And apologies if I seem a bit drained as well today. I am still recovering. But Anyway, stop whinging. Okay, so we've bought 3 pieces for little Miss Bella. And I might get her to model them for you. I don't know. We'll see if she's up for it. But the first piece I got is this beautiful little summery top here. So it's just nice, and it's just a white top, but it's quite floaty, the fabric. It's got the peplum bottom. It's button up as well in the front. And it's just got these cute little like puffy sleeves. And I got with it, so on the website they styled it with this pair of pants as well, and a pair of like neutral veya. Is that how you say it? I really need to look at how to say that, because I say that word way too often to not know how to pronounce it. So they styled it with the veya sneakers, which I intend on getting Bella something similar, if not that brand, just because she needs new plain white sneakers. But they styled it with this cute pair of pants, which have this little belt that goes with it. They've got the little like lace detail on the pockets, and they're just quite wide-legged and nice and breezy for summer, which I really liked. And I love Bella in sort of muted tones. I just think that it really suits her complexion really well. So that's why I had to buy these. So these, I got her the size 10 to 11 because they fit up to 146 centimeters. She's not that tall. I think she's about 138 or something. She is quite tall for her age, but definitely not 146. But I just thought, like, when I saw the girl modeling these together, it just looked so cute. So I had to get both for Bella, and she desperately does need summer clothes. So she needs summer pants and tops, not a dress, which the next purchase is a dress. I bought her this dress for Christmas, and because I think it's so beautiful. But because it is so beautiful, I think she'll also probably wear it for New Year's. And we've also got my sister's baby shower next year in February, and so I think this would look really beautiful for that as well. So it's this dress here. It's got these little flowers sewn onto it. I think it is so beautiful. It's quite bright in the viewfinder, but it's actually quite like a scarlet red. It's a deep red, not a bright orange red that seems to be what the camera is picking up at the moment. It is so gorgeous. I love it. I have no idea what the style is, but I'll link everything down below. But I just think it is so beautiful, and Reese clothes are so well made that when I saw this, I just had to get it for her. So like I said, we've got 3 events in mind for this dress. It's just so lovely, and I also like that the fabric is quite light. So on the website it said that it was scuba material. It definitely is scuba material, but it's not the thick scuba material that you see in some of the women's clothes. It is quite thin, which I think makes it more appropriate for the summer months as well, because obviously our Christmas isn't in winter like it is in the UK. But I just think this dress is so beautiful. So I hope that she likes it when she tries it on, because I think it would be such a shame to send this one back. That is what I have received and purchased over the weekend. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I haven't shown you in the length of time that I've recorded this vlog, but I think I have been quite good this time and haven't opened anything and completely forgot to share it with you. So I was just about to apologize to you guys again for you know, the quality of footage and the lack of footage from Sydney, and I've stopped myself because I really got to stop doing that. I feel like every vlog I do, I apologize for something, and when in reality, like, of course there's going to be things that I haven't recorded. Sometimes I'm going to want to be in the moment and just enjoy, you know, the company I'm with and what I'm doing without picking up the camera. And then there are also going to be times when I've been enjoying myself a little bit too much in those moments and I end up being really tired the next day and I don't want to pick up a camera and I don't have the energy to talk to a camera either. So I'm not going to apologize again for that, but I am going to wrap the video up here. Actually, boys and girls, if you have the Sambas, the Adidas Sambas, and you find that they mess up your feet so bad like mine do, like I cannot wear them without getting blisters on the back of my heels, those special ones, however you pronounce it, they are your ticket. I wore mine. I got changed into them at about 1 o'clock, say on Saturday, and I took them off at probably, at 1 p.m. I put them on, and at 1 a.m. I took them off, and my feet are blister free and they're fine, they're happy. So a little side note though, now that I'm talking about taking the shoes off, what was interesting, and I don't know if I've mentioned about the accident I had a few weeks ago because I obviously haven't been vlogging, but a few weeks ago I had a fall at my parents' house where I fell down some stairs and I badly sprained my ankle to the point where I ended up having to have I ended up ordering crutches because the pain was so bad. I was bruised, I was swollen, I couldn't walk properly. I literally, to take myself to bed that night, I had to crawl up my stairs, and I barely slept that night. It was on a Thursday. I barely slept that night because of the pain, but the pain was so bad if I put weight on my ankle that I couldn't even go downstairs to get the painkillers, so I just had to kind of ride it out. But anyway, I thankfully had quite a quick recovery with that. I didn't break anything, it was just a really bad sprain. But fast forward a couple of weeks and I obviously went to the concert, and I thought that my ankle, it's still bruised, it's still a little bit swollen. Fast forward to 1 a.m. when I took my shoes off after being on my feet for probably 12 hours at this point, give or take. I took my shoes off and my ankle was the size of a golf ball. It was so swollen, and it's come down a little bit now. It's come down to its pre-concert swelling, but it blew my mind, and it was quite sore actually on Sunday when I first got up out of bed. But what's quite funny is, so last year Ben broke his ankle playing rugby, and he ended up having to have 2 surgeries last year. One to put plates in and screws in to hold it all together so it could heal, and then a second surgery to remove the plate and the screws so that he could actually have mobility in his ankle properly again. And so we've both got injuries on the same ankle, and he had the same thing as well, which was quite, I found it quite amusing. I don't know if he did. But so both of us Sunday morning getting out of bed, it was like we were 90 years old with the way we were hobbling about. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't think that I bought anything that I've forgotten to show you. I'm quite excited for Bella to come home and try those clothes on actually. They are so cute and they look just like they do on the website, which I think we can all appreciate in a online shopping heavy world. There's nothing more annoying than when you get an item and it's not what you expected. So very excited for that. I'm also very excited for my Chanel scarf and wearing that this summer. I do need to get some nice linen pants though to wear with them. But other than that, I think I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm sure that this vlog is going to be so short, which is one, very unlike me, but two, also a little bit wild considering I haven't vlogged for like 2 weeks, but I didn't want to go a third week without putting something online, because I feel like I've been doing that a little bit too frequently this year, and I don't want to, I want to hold to my goals and my promises to myself in being consistent with this. It's now after 6 o'clock, so I've been sitting here talking to you for half an hour, and I had told myself that I would be going to the gym at 6, and besides the sports bra, I am definitely not ready, and I also need to pack work clothes to go to Ben's and stay there because I'm in the office tomorrow. So I'm trying to get into the habit of going into the office a little bit more. I work from home a lot, but I feel like I can go a little bit stir crazy, and I do need that routine of getting up and getting dressed and all of that kind of thing. And so I'm trying to implement that from this week. But I will not be going every single day because that would drive me insane. But I think that it's good to have that balance. I was supposed to be wrapping this up, and I've just gone and rambled on when I should be doing other things rather than sitting here and talking to a camera, which is currently perched on a cake stand, an upside down Halloween treats bowl, and a roll of fishing wire, which I was meant to use to hang up those witches' hats for Halloween, which by the way, I did not end up doing because I got really lazy. We did decorate the front of the house, but the witches' hats actually just stayed in my dining room on the buffet. But anyway, I digress. I'm rambling again. I'm going to go and get on with life, but thank you very much for watching this video, particularly if you've gotten this far. I do appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.